How's it going, chat? We are here for our first ever crack at Pokemon Champions. I feel like that noise is probably a little bit on the loud side. I'm going to just crank it down slightly. That seems a bit more even on the mixer. That seems more reasonable. I think it was just slightly overpowering me at the start there, but I think we're good now. So, if I just go... Just make sure I can see everything I need to see. That looks about right. There we go. So this is my first time ever playing Pokemon Champions. I have obviously some idea of what to expect, because it basically is just a battle simulator. It's Pokemon Showdown, but, you know, on the Switch. So we'll see what happens here. Yes, I'm definitely playing in English. I am in Oceania. Oh, yes. Birth month and year. Okay. You get to see exactly how old I am, chat. Look at that. Isn't that sad? Yes, December 1993. Now I have to read it first. Wow, look at that. Amazing. I agree. Privacy policy. Oh, wow, look at that. Yep, read it all. Totally agree. Cool. Ah, now we need game data. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute little... Aw, that's adorable. Move your left stick to select an image. Which boy am I the most like? I'm probably the most like this boy. I don't really look like any of them, but, you know. Oh, good, I can customize. Thank goodness. Alright. Let's customize. I have actually gone fairly short with my hair recently. I just got it cut, like, literally last week. Which might not sound that recent for some people, but for me, getting it cut last week is very recent. I usually get my hair cut, like, 4 times a year. So, I should do it more often, but I really don't. It's not quite it, but... no, not really. I mean, it's probably closer to that than anything else we've seen so far, but... what about that? That seems a bit too long. Bright DBK, thank you for following. Welcome. Is there anything here that really looks like my hair? Not really. I mean, I don't have a buzz cut. That's a little too short. I mean, honestly, the slick back is kind of the closest. There's nothing there that's quite right, but that's fine. How close are we going here to my actual colour? We'll go a dark brown. That's pretty close. You still don't know what I look like, chat, but you know, you're getting a rough idea. Round, level, relaxed. I kind of like the rounded off eyes. That looks good to me. I do have a hazel sort of eye. But I doubt they're going to have my colour, because it's like brown with almost like a bit of green in it, I think, is how people have kind of described it. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, it's probably closest to that, I guess. Let's keep the eyelashes off it. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm doing my eyelash colour. Why does that not change my eyebrow colour? Oh no, eyebrows are next, okay. There is everything. Everything's just dark brown for me. Oh my goodness, there's so many options. I don't want to spend forever customizing my character, but I also don't want to look too weird. Wee, there's some thick boys. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the normal. Let's just get that colour right. Ah, there we go. Oh, I'm going to choose my mouth. Duck smile? Oh god. I'm going to go with just a faint one, I think is good for me. Nothing, I don't want lipstick, so no. Don't need a beauty spot. Don't need freckles. Wow, I can't have facial hair. Kind of weird. That one girl, hello, welcome. Oh god. I was going to go no glasses, but it looks weird with no glasses, because I feel like the eyes are too far apart. I don't like that. If I could bring the eyes closer, then I'd probably go without glasses, but it needs glasses, otherwise it's not right. Cool, that's everything there. Neat. We're not stoked with this appearance, but it's about as good as it's going to get. Alrighty. Arcten it is. Colonel 50, hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm not currently adding people personally on Discord, but we are working on putting together a channel Discord, so at some point that'll be up, and then you're more than welcome to add us all on there. Oh, this looks kind of lit, though. Oh my god, the graphics on this are actually really nice. I know it's a cutscene, so it's a little different, but still. This looks so nice. Cosmopulsion, hello, welcome. Battle Arena in the city of Frontier. Caraway, owner of the Battle Arena. Oh dang, this guy's dripped out. The owner versus the mayor. That's pretty cool. Of course there's an Incineroar. It wouldn't be a competitive battle simulator without an Incineroar. Favorite character, as in favorite Pokemon, has to be Arcanine for me. What's yours? Let me know in chat. What is your favorite Pokemon, and are they available in Champions yet? Oh, hey, just a Timber casually rolling around. And Mulga having a little siesta there by the doors. Adorable. Oh, I hope we get more hair options. I'm not in love with this one. Well. You must be Arcatan. You're some old guy. Cordy! I run this here personal gym, alright? Sure. Fine place, wouldn't you say? I've trained up a whole lot of Pokemon here, that's for sure. Including that Ampharos, I'm guessing. But I ain't as young as I used to be, which is why I've been on the hunt for a young go-getter who can take over the gym for me. When word reached me about you, I thought, well, this might just be the person for the job. I sure am glad you agreed to come. Pikachu abasing? That's fine. Nothing wrong with Pikachu. But I need to test your talent before I go leaving my darling gym in your hands. Most important, I'll need to see whether your trainer chops are up to the task. Fair. So what say we head to the gym court in the back and get right to battling? I don't have any Pokemon. Oh, who's this lady? Is she the new kid that Grandpa's been talking about? Oh, you're a child. Okay. The whole, like, facial expression kind of threw me off of the child vibe. Like, you could be a child or you could be a grandma, honestly. Like, it's nice to meet you. I'm Totoro. I manage the front desk here at the gym. Okay. Oh, and another? How many characters we got here? Oh, no, this is just Rotom. Sorry for the scare. This is Roti, a Rotom that lives inside a headset. Ah, cool. So now Rotoms are in headsets, eh? Cool. Tell you all sorts of useful information during battles. Okay, so this is their way of being like, oh, hey, here's your like little personal manager tool thing. Oops, sorry, my little mousepad just slid a little bit and annoyed me. Seriously, Rodi's a big help for anyone who spends a lot of time on the court. Isn't that right, Rodi? Sure is. They can tell you about opponents' weak spots, different move effects, and much more. Okay. So basically, it's their in-game explanation for why you know, like, which moves are super effective and stuff. Oh, that is too large for a headset. Rodi there is a keeper. Do other trainers in-game have access to Rodi? Because if not, this feels like a huge advantage. Sure, yep, let's go battle. Are we not going to mention the fact that we don't have a single Pokemon yet? Like, he was like, I heard about you and I think you should take over the thing. But it's like, okay, how did you hear about me? Who am I? I have no context to any of this. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have 3 dogs. I bet you're in gym court in such fine condition, have you? Look, he's like to stop by with their folks to watch battles, so we keep the place looking nice. Fair. I'll lend you some of my Pokemon this time so we can get straight to testing those battling skills. Alright, what am I getting? What am I getting for my first battle? Cool, we just don't get to know, I guess. Show me what we made of, alright? And remember, no matter how old you get, the thrill of facing your opponent never fades. Cool. Oh, okay, we don't even get to pick who's going out first. We're just going to throw something out there. Charizard. Of course they give us a Charizard straight away. Is it a Mega Charizard? He's like 3 broken battle teams, and they all have time to do battle. Yep. So final right hand corner of the screen, enemy selection. You should selection. You select body slam. I don't want to do a body slam. I don't want to do a body slam. It's not letting me change move. It's forcing me to do body slam. It's clearly not the best choice here. I can't even go back. Wow. Okay. They're just like, you must use a body slam. That ain't the best choice here though. I know that for a fact already. Well, he's also not making great choices though, so it's fine. It's mostly ineffective. That's new text. Is that specifically for like quarter effective damage? Using the HP to 0. Type matchups. Yep. Sure will. Yep. Yep. Wow, it's like fighting a flamethrower. It won't even let me change my Pokemon. It's automatically put me on flamethrower. What do you mean do this? It might as well have just shown me it doing that. Please press the A button twice. Oh my god. I sure did. Look at me go, wow. Oh, now he's got a Blastoise. That's a bad matchup for a fire type. Yep, there it is. Wow, oh my god, I could switch Pokemon instead. Again, I don't really get a say. Oh gosh, I hope I can choose the grass type. Oh wow, look at that, I can't. Oh, nuts. I just can't decide what to do there. Oh wow. Opposite for you, you've got 3 cats? Oh, nice. I'm sadly quite allergic, it would not go well for me. Oh, he used the water type move on the fire type, but now it's a grass type, so now it doesn't hit very hard. Wow. Are they going to tell me to use a grass type move, or are they going to let me figure it out now? Nope. Locked in. Nope. Locked in. I can't. Nope. No. You do the move that I tell you to do. Oh my god. An Eternal. Neat. Oh, and you also have a dog. Oh my goodness, you've got lots of pets. It sure was. Wow, what's his next one? Yep, I sure did defeat the Blastoise. Oh, this is another bad matchup. Maybe I should switch again, perhaps into the flying type. Oh, wow. Yep, it's got a higher speed stat too. That's crazy. Again, all I can do is just sit here and push the A button. Oh, wow, it used the bug type move on my grass type, and now it's a flying type, so it's not very effective. Oh my god. Yes, I know, flying super effective, wow. Yeah, it actually says extremely effective, not just super effective, so we know when it's 4 times effective. So they actually do have new text for that, which is interesting. It's extremely effective, wow. Oh my god, I won. That's crazy. How does he do it? Top marks, wow. You've got fantastic. Do you though? Considering you knew what Pokemon you were giving me, you knew all their moves, that was your best, that was your fantastic instincts on display? Oh boy. No, my hunch about you was correct. Cool, alright, he's just giving me the gym. My Rotom told me exactly what to do, and now the gym's mine. Wow, I can try. Heck yeah, I can. I'm pretty sure Rotom was the trainer here. I just pushed the A button. Time to recruit some Pokemon. Oh boy. I sure do love the tutorial scripted win. Now we're out of the ranch. This girl got tats? Is this the first Pokemon character to ever have tats? That's crazy. Yeah, she straight up got a tat. Hell yeah. That's sick. One thing I didn't expect to see in a Pokemon game was someone with tats. This here's Architect. That's me, alright. I'm not even gonna try and do her voice. Do you know their names? Sure, go for it. Face of Roster Ranch. Bring videos, radars. Yep. Wow. Gee, yep. That's crazy. Guilty as charged. No, that's even more cringe than everything else that's happened so far. sure there would, but I'm not too keen on Tauros. Oh, look at the Jolteon. Oh my god, you're adorable. It's adorable in high definition. Yeah, how do I do that? Tell me how to recruit things. Wow, a freebie? Now this is scripted, apparently there are guaranteed Pokemon that can come up here. And then you hire out a bunch of others, like, based on that. Yep. Yeah, there you go, it's fixed. They even said it, they're like, don't bother going back and trying to redo it, it's a fixed lineup. Oh my god. Whoa. What could it be? Yeah, Pokemon that strikes your fancy. You pick for nothing. Wow, you're so kind. Alright, so I gotta think about how I want to go about this. Now, I do specifically want to create a rain team. I have got a rain team in mind. None of these Pokemon are on said rain team though, so I don't think it's really going to impact that very much. I'm trying to think in terms of, because again, there's a lot of Pokemon I can bring in from previous games through home, so there's a lot of Pokemon here that I don't necessarily need. I'm trying to think. Armarouge is kind of cool. Like, I like the concept of using an Armarouge, because I've never actually tried using one before, so that could be fun. And if I ever wanted to do a Sun team, it could potentially have a spot on there. I don't know. The Pikachu is certainly an interesting option. I don't know why they're offering me a non-fully evolved Pokemon, but that's the thing, I guess. Not too keen on Lucario or Gardevoir. I'm assuming Absol's intended to be a Mega, because otherwise, like, what? Altaria, I would think the same. There's definitely part of me that's tempted to take the Snorlax. Specifically because I'm literally using one of my Nuzlocke at the moment, but I feel like Snorlax is really very much singles focused, and I'm going to be doubles focused because, you know, VGC is a thing. Palafin's an interesting choice. Palafin's definitely an interesting choice, because it could work on a rain team potentially. I'm tempted to take that. It's either Palafin or Armarouge, I think. See, this Armarouge set here is screaming Assault Vest to me, because it's only got attacks. Actually, does anything in here have Protect? It probably doesn't, hey. Because again, it's probably singles focused, which is hilarious considering their whole thing is doubles. I think I'm going to go Palafin. Yeah. I'm going to take the Palafin here. I'm going to be doing that soon, because I did get the little starter pack as well for like $10, which gives you a whole bunch more recruitments and stuff. I will not be a stranger. I sure did. Well, that's quite kind of you. I will. Okay. Box and battle teams. Okay. Talk me through it, Rhodey. Oh, this is quite the mix of Pokemon. Goodness. Okay, 6 Pokemon on it. Yep, I'll fill that one. Wow, look at that. It scrolled for me. Sure. Look at these items I've got. Why have I got a Quick Claw on Hydreigon? Is that a Mental Herb on Beedrill? What use does that serve? Yep. Ranked battles, straight away, huh? These two will be rookies. Yep. Uh-huh. Pretty sure they'll be bots, I think is the idea. Is until you get into Pokeball tier, I'm pretty sure you're just up against bots. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, she does not want to do her job. Like, in the slightest. She is not interested in doing her job at all. She's got a Klefki though, and I respect that. I respect the heck out of anyone with a Klefki. Can I actually look at my team? Nope, I just have to click begin matchmaking. Alright, well. I find it hilarious that they put you up against bots at the start, and yet they still like act like it's taking a while to do matchmaking. Alright, so I can pick what order I'm going in here. Do I just assume they're going to lead Charizard? I kind of want to lead Palafin, just to do flip turn immediately. I have no interest in bringing Beedrill. I don't even know what moves these Pokemon have. I've got no information whatsoever. Against the rest of this team, I don't like Sylveon very much here. Beedrill I feel is just straight up too squishy. Hydreigon goes okay as long as Azumarill's not in the picture. And to a lesser extent Whimsicott. So I need something to deal with Azumarill and to deal with Whimsicott, which is probably Gengar. Right? I feel like it's Gengar. And then Hydreigon. Yeah, I feel like that covers all options. Oh look, I'm up against Default Guy. It's always Zard. Zard can learn Solar Beam. Alright. Oh, well, here's a Azumarill, though. Alright. We probably outspeed Azumarill, I would think, so I'm fine with just flip turning here. That way we get our stronger Palafin back afterwards. Now the assumption here would be like a play rough coming in. I can actually see what moves these guys have now, which is nice. That certainly is a move choice. I'm definitely thinking Gengar here. Under the assumption that a Fairy type move's the smartest play. What is what? Doesn't that reduce special attack? Oh, reduce special defense. And you're a physical attacker. Yep, you're not going to switch then, are you? Wow. That's just, yeah, okay. Is that just one-shotting? Yeah, bye. How sweaty is this game? As sweaty as you want to make it. Right now I'm just up against literally the bots to start the game out. But then this is pretty much going to be the new home of competitive. So it will get sweaty in the higher tiers for sure. Gengar Destiny Bond? I could. So the smart... Do I have Levitate? Stats... No, I've got Cursed Body. So smart move here then is a ground type move, right? In which case I predict that and go Hydreigon. I can probably live whatever it wants to do and then I will outspeed. And then I'm pretty safe to Flamethrower. Is there any reason I need to keep Hydreigon? I don't think so. I think I'm okay with Hydreigon here. Hello again, Cosmopolitan. Oh, okay, I'm not faster than Steelix anymore, potentially. Wow. Steelix actually trying to increase its speed. Is this still low accuracy? It is. I'd honestly rather just Flamethrower here for guaranteed damage. I do still outspeed even after a Rock Polish. Oh, and we one-shot apparently? Was that a crit? No, okay, I'm just that strong. I know Steelix is physically defensive, but I still expect it to live one. Whimsicott. I mean... The clear move here is Fairy, which would do a lot of damage and totally mess me up, but there's no reason to preserve Hydreigon either, so I'm fine with just Flamethrowing here. Oh, but the Quick Claw pops and nothing matters. Dang, that's crazy. Does this just one-shot? Surely not. Oh my god, okay. Maybe I need a Hydreigon in my actual team. Why did I even bother switching my brain on? Wow, dang, that's crazy. I did it. Amazing. I made it to the Pokeball tier. I'm pretty sure there are, I can't even continue. Just must quit battling. Is that a bot? Yeah. Yeah, your first game's always against a bot. Sure did. Totally. Because I used your battle info so much. Six tiers in total. Yeah, I'll do my best. So you're going to coach me now? Is that the idea? Alright, sure, buddy. Get some soda pop. We're just going to chill out and have some soda now. We're talking. I don't know what we're talking about, but he said something already. We've got guests incoming? Okay, sure. Who now? Who can it be now? Oh, okay, just straight up the two most important people in the town on my first day on the job. Alright. As you do. Oh, so the mayor wears that outside of battle as well. Cool. Caraway and Kojima. Caraway, the pleasure. Lovely to see you. Yep, great. I don't know if we've met. Yeah, You're Caraway, you own the battle arena. Great. And Kojima, the mayor. The mayor who has deep red eyes and wears a scary mask and uses Incineroar. Interesting. I know there's like no story mode, but still. Very surprised with Mayor of the City. Right? That doesn't really bode well. There's some unique ideas. Oh, they've both got red eyes. I just realized that. Interesting. Yeah. They're doing a tour. Okay, so she's new to the area. Cool. It sounds like they're doing like a little health check on the gyms. We won't solve one big problem on the plate. New manager. Okay, well, alright. Found a successor. I mean, how can you how does everyone just know that I'm amazing at my job without me even starting it? Okay, yep, There's something to celebrate becoming gym manager. Best Pokemon game? That might be a stretch. Or are you asking me what I think the best Pokemon game is? Because my favourite was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Amazing remakes of my favourite generation. Omni Ring. Oh, nice. So now I can do my Mega Evolutions. I'm pretty sure this is also going to link to like Z moves and Dynamax, stuff like that when it comes in as well. And I'm assuming Terra types as well if they ever bring that in. There's so much they could do with this game. Be interesting to see how many things they bring in. Oh no. Damn it, now I feel like a lemonade. Totally. I've got some training to do. I don't really need... Okay, well. Recruit Pokemon, train them. That was never actually mentioned, but fine. Okay, items enclosed. Yep, great. Awesome. We're a team. Amazing. Yay. Woo. 10,000 VP. I'm assuming that was what I got as part of my beginner stuff. Whoa. Okay, just throws up some news. Wow, look at this. Look at all these things. Am I early enough? Yeah, I'm definitely early enough. Monday, August 31st. Cool. Alright. Anyway, I guess I'll go to my mailbox and get that Dragonite then. Oh, here we go. So let's see, what did I get? I get up to 80 Pokemon in the box now, that's right. I get a new battle thing, sure. 30 teammate tickets and 50 training tickets. I will definitely take that. Thank you very much. And then the early download bonus. Here's my Dragonite. Cool. Missions. I've completed the mission apparently. Look at me go. Yay. The current rules of and conditions. Some are daily, others are weekly. Okay. Log in. Nice. Do daily missions. Recruit Pokemon. Take part in one rank battle. So I'll be able to get all those, which is nice. Weekly missions. Log in 5 times. Win 5 battles. Use bug type moves. Ew. Okay, sure. Super effective 20 times. Extremely effective 5 times. That's kind of dependent on who you go up against. Critical hits, again, just based on luck. Ice-type Pokemon. Mega Evolve 10 times. 3 ranked battles without anyone fainting. Use the replica team feature to share a battle team. Check out the battle data screen. News section. Home. Reach the Great Ball tier. Battle format. Casual battle, take part in the private battle. Cool. And then those are all based on the membership, which I did not purchase. Ooh, I can change my style. Wow. Do I have any other options right now? Oh, yo, I can wear a Singo instead. I'll rate the tank. Hell yeah. I'll rock a tank. Oh, I don't love the idea of the crop tank over the tank. That's an interesting one. Gloove. I like the green Gloove. That matches my tank. Wait, nothing? Oh, I can just take my shorts off. That's kind of weird. Go the green to match. Oh, they're short. I prefer the full length. That actually kind of works with the shorter length, though. That's fine. Oh, why do my socks fade in and out of existence at my ankle? That's kind of weird, but sure. And then, yeah, we got all the matchies. Look at that. I have to have a bag, I guess. And I don't have access to a hat, and that's already set, so that's better. I do prefer that, actually. That's much nicer. Pre-battle poses. Wow, I have one. I have one. Cool, alright, well. That's that. Another kindergarten Pokemon game where it's 45-year-old players can only play 6-year-old character. Yeah, I mean, they need to give us facial hair, honestly. Let me put a moustache on this guy. What is the sub-menu? Oh my god. It did say I needed to open the news tab, didn't it? Yeah, I've opened the news tab. Does that get me something? I think I just got that mission. Completed mystery gifts? I don't think I've got a mystery gift, do I? Ah, it's codes and passwords only. I don't have that. Alright. Shop. What's available in the shop? Is there anything here I can get? Premium shop and Frontier shop. Ah, so that's the real money. So this is for money only, I'm guessing. Yep, just buy the thing, buy the thing. That's actual money right there. So we don't need to go there, like ever. Frontier, alright. So we've got 2,000 VP for a Megastone. That's brutal. Oy. I hope you get a lot of VP for winning games. Oh my goodness, and all the clothing as well. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I can wear a pretty tank top. Wow. Just different colors of the tank. Black and grey is actually kind of slick. Is there anything here? There's nothing here that I'm even just like, ooh, I want that, you know? There is. Why is it all cropped off? Why is it all cropped? That's so weird. Almost 3,000 BP for a oh my god, look how expensive these jackets are. I just want a nice jacket. I just want a nice jacket. Oh my god. And just a color change the color of my glove, like no. Ooh, I can get some track pants. That's fun. Again, like 3,600 for a pair of trackies. That's an interesting take on what Pokemon is. That it's a very like 90s view. 4,000 for some pants? That they forgot to stitch all the way down? 4,400 for some cropped cargo pants? Bro, you're paying over 1,000 per pocket. That's wild. Oh my goodness, and I can get real tied up in here. Yee. I can get different coloured socks. There's so many unnecessary things. The shoes are the one thing that I might actually invest in, but then again, oh my goodness, some of these are really ugly. Oh, they're so ugly. Alright. What is this? Is this a do-rag? No, it's just a tied-off beanie. What is... Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Just coloured contacts. What is... Oh, oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Jeez. These are insane. This, oh my god. Why would I pay all that? I'm not paying 5,000 for... See, like, I love this music. This is like one of my... Oh, this is so nostalgic to me, and I love this music, but I'm not paying half of my VP on it. I can't justify that. That's crazy. Alright, I do need to do some training apparently, so let's go do that. Let's check this off just to make him happy. Yes, I'll take an extra 10,000 VP. It's tutorial time. Yay! My favorite. Oh my goodness, now I have 2 Pokemon at once, and now I suddenly have a Primarina and a Garchomp. I don't remember having those before. But okay. I'm just gonna match through here. I know what this is. Oh my god. It's just push the A button. It's just push the A button of the game. Oh damn, he just straight off squishes you. Wait, was that it? Was that the whole training? Dang, okay. Oh my god, look at these all. Oh, ooh. Alright. I'll take 8 Megastones. Hate my British voice? Well, that sounds distinctly like a you problem. Especially considering I'm not British. Look at that, I can do that. Wow, and now I'm... Oh my goodness! Here I go, Mega... Oh, I love how I spin the ring. I've got a little fidget spinner on my wrist. That's so neat. Okay, bye Goodra. Tell me that's the whole tutorial. Tell me that's it. It literally is. I just get 8 free Megastones for that. Amazing. Love that for me. Alright. Might as well just knock all these out real fast. Why would I use Meteor Mash? That's not the priority move. Alright, sure. Oh no. It's faster than me, which means I can't win. But oh wait, I have a priority move. I can click the Bullet Punch and take him out anyway. Yay! I did it! Everyone impressed? Yep. Physical versus special moves. These are all things that, like, as someone who's been playing Pokemon for well over 20 years, it's like, man, I sit here and I go, this is not necessary in the slightest, but I'll take the free rewards out of it, so. It's like, wow, this Pokemon's physically defensive. You probably shouldn't have used a physical move on it. You should have used a special move. Let's use the special move instead and see what that does. Bye, Avalugg. I didn't even realize Avalugg was in this game. Well, there he goes. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Next. Ah, yes, we're going to burn him. Burn the Gallade. At least I get to use my favorite Pokemon, so that's cool. Hang on a second. You'll see that? That's a female Gallade. That shouldn't exist. Only male Curly can evolve into Gallade. Female Gallade aren't a thing. Why is there a female Gallade on screen? Hold on. Have they made it so that as of... Like, is this a hint that as of Gen 10... female Curlier will be able to evolve into Gallade? Or is this just because it's in a tutorial that they just didn't actually think about the program and just went, we need a Gallade in here? That's curious. I don't know what's caused that change. Oh, now we get to see the burn take him out as well. Yeah, that was... wow. They programmed that one very carefully. Excuse me. Only 3 more left to go. Oh, we got a free teammate to go out of that too. Neat. Contact versus non-contact. Population bomb. Here we go. Oh, this is a family of 3 Maushold too. They gave us the rare Maushold. That's a lot of recoil. That's a lot of recoil. Bro's setting up. Ah, yes, this time we use Bullet Seed. And we'll see that it doesn't do the recoil. Amazing! I don't fix the problems of Pokemon games. What do you mean by the problems of them? Weather conditions, which is pretty much like the key thing in Pokemon Champions at the moment. Again, all of these have just been set up weather. I'm assuming my Basculegion's also got Swift Swim. Yeah. I was going to say, I'm like, I still lose this battle, or at the very least go down to recoil. But I wasn't thinking about the Swift Swim factor. One to go. Yeah, look, I mean, I think we can all agree that there are certain things which require more attention than they're getting in the world at the moment. You know? There you go. Wow, I'm a full-fledged trainer. Look at me go. Neat. Alright, so... Oh, I've completed more missions too, which means more free stuff. I forgot to get things for just changing my outfit. Yay. How exciting. Alright. I want to see what else I can recruit now. Roster Ranch. Every 22 hours you can get new Pokemon. Alright. What's the info? Pokemon featured in this roster. That's a lot of Pokemon. That's a lot of Pokemon. I like how they showed both variations of Maushold in there. What's the quick menu give me on here? Oh, I can just quick go between different things without having to go back. That's actually nice. Alright, well. Let's see what we got. This is where it starts giving you just random things. Okay, let's see. Nothing here suits my rain team, which is sad. Is there anything here that I actually want, though, is the question. There's not a lot here that actually interests me, to be honest. It's a little rough. I mean, Machamp sure is here. I mean, Dragapult's kind of fun. I can see myself using Aegislash if I did like a Trick Room team. I can see that. Hisuian and Decidueye, I don't see any use for. What is Upper Hand? And Triple Arrows for that matter. What is this? Storage Host depends by one stage. 2% chance of making them flinch. And a critical hit ratio boost. Dang. Oh, so they get to hit a priority move. So that's really good against like a fake out user. That's actually a neat little thing. I do kind of like Aegislash. If I want to do a Trick Room team. There's nothing else here that really catches my eye. Runerigus is slow. It's actually very slow. It is brave too, so it's very aligned with Trick Room. It's also immune to Fake Out, which is nice. I never really even considered using a Runerigus. I don't know what I even use it for, to be honest. I almost want to take the Runerigus. Just for something very different. It's very, very bulky. Disable's kind of funny. Tauros, absolutely not. I do like Dragapult, though. I do like Dragapult. It's probably either Dragapult or Runerigus. I'm leaning towards Runerigus. How many tickets do I have? I've got 33 tickets. Yeah, I'm going to take Runerigus. If I do that, okay, so I can only pick one per time. I can't go back in on the same lineup and get another one. That is interesting. Huh. I want to know what happens if I go into battle from here, not even having a full team. What does that give me? Like, what do I have to work with if I do that? Okay. So I can kind of just change things out if I want to. So I thought the Palafin was permanent. Or is this just showing that they were in a battle team? I don't get these guys permanently though, right? Because he said he was going to lend them to me. Right? I don't know. Do you even have an island? You don't. I do have a choice scarf apparently though. That's kind of fun. I'm never going to use Beedrill, right? No, that's terrible. I mean, I do have the Megastone for it now, I think. So that's kind of nice. But I think I'm going to... I don't know, do I want to... What happens if I just click Auto Team Build again? See what that does for me. I want to see what it does. Does it bring in Dragonite and Renerigus? No. It just brings back the exact same team from before. That's not useful. Do it again. But better this time. Nope, it just sticks with the same one. Okay, hold on. What if I empty all the slots and then see what it does? I just want to see if I ask it to auto build. See, this time it's brought in the 2 Megas. And it's brought in Renerigus. It's scarfing the height. See, I like what it's doing now way more. This is way cooler. Do I like this team, though? Because it's still not using Dragonite, and it's taken out the Palafin that I specifically chose at the very start. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. You know what? I'm just going to... Oh, an error has occurred. Well, that's good. Okay, not loving that that happened. Interesting. So what happened there? It's gone back to the... Yep, cool. That doesn't bode well. Interesting. At least I've completed a couple more missions. That's cool. A couple more quick things. Got that one as well. That's kind of neat. I thought I was meant to get the Dragonite as part of the thing. Where was the news? Because I could have sworn it said regarding current issues. Turn on me behaving correctly. That's not bad. Oh, there we go. Gender is displayed incorrectly for certain Pokemon in the tutorial. There you go. So they've actually acknowledged it. They were like, no, Gallade was meant to be male. We stuffed that up. Interesting. Press the B button. Blah, blah, blah. Solved issues. They've already had to resolve issues. Yeesh. Oh yeah. You do get a Meganium. Interesting. Oh, you get... Oh, that's right. The Dragonite is part of the Battle Pass. I haven't actually seen the Battle Pass. Where is that? Where do I find... Oh, up the top. There we go. Press rewards. Okay. So I get Embor just straight there on the Premium Pass only. I see what we're doing here. Feraligator's also locked. And so is this Megastone. So I'm really... Oh, never mind, it's a trainer icon, not a Megastone. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so the Meganium and the Meganiumite are both available there. So you've actually got to put in some work to get the Meganiumite. And I want that for my team, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Is it available in the shop, though? Like, can I just try to buy it instead? Because I feel like I saw it on here. Yeah, so you can just buy it instead. Okay. Interesting. I do want to do a battle, but I want to change up my team first, like I was trying to do before. How Alright. So, let's just go through and straight up empty slot again. And hopefully it'll pick a better team for me this time. And not cause a random error. Okay. So again, it's left Dragonite and Palafin out, which I'm not a huge fan of, if I'm honest. I kind of want to... I want to drop Beedrill, I'm going to be honest. I really want to drop Beedrill. Bring Dragonite in. I need to give you an item to hold. What have I still got left to work with? Gives a status condition that is kind of nice. I think we'll do that. And then I want to include Palafin as well. I need to give you an item. Let's give you the Citrus. Because in case you copper an attack before coming out, that might help. I actually don't mind that team. I don't mind that team. Do you want to have a look at training Pokemon as well and see what that looks like? Pokemon training. So, like, if, for example, you use VP, change stat points, stat alignments, moves, abilities are more interesting. So if we look at this, that's the only option. To just change out its ability, which is kind of nice. Like, I like that ability. That's handy. Brave is honestly fine. I'd probably prefer a physically defensive boosting one, but it's okay. I don't think you ever need Zen Headbutt. So it's sort of by type of move that it can learn, which is interesting. Is that... No, that's how many it gets. I don't think that's how many VP it uses, right? I feel like... Oh no, it's 250 VP. It says down the bottom there. That's a fair bit. That's a fair bit to change out one move, I feel. Interesting. That's a special Dragonite. That's curious. I'm not going to worry about changing out moves and stuff because I don't want to spend VP on Pokemon that probably aren't going to be in my teams long term. I did say that Dragonite was part of the Battle Pass, right? But I don't remember seeing it at all. Oh, never mind. It's literally the tier 1. It's the immediate reward. Alright, well, let's just go and do a battle then. I'm pretty sure it is still Botsphere first battles, but that's fine. And I'm going to start in double battles. See what we can find. I'll still treat it like it's not a bot battle, but I have a feeling it is. Might even be bot battles until you get out of Pokeball tier altogether, I'm not sure. Alright. This is straight up the same team I fought before. Am I safe to lead Palafin here? I am. But if they bring Whimsicott, that's going to be a problem. I think it's still fine to bring it, but I need something to take care of Whimsicott for me. So maybe Aggron is the answer there. Do I want to lead with my potential Mega, though? I don't know that I do. I almost want to... Actually, Hydreigon with its with Choice Scarf takes care of Whimsicott with a Flamethrower, so that's okay. I feel like bringing the wall in the back is fine. We just need to make sure that Azumarill's Steelix have been dealt with beforehand, but we need to have counters for them. Who can deal with Azumarill's Steelix? You can't really deal with Azumarill. I don't really have anything to counter Azumarill here. So I feel like I have to go Gengar in the back. Renarius is very physically bulky, but so is Aggron. I don't need to bring both. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to go with that and see what happens. Barret. Okay. Barret's already been spending money on customization, apparently. Charizard and Azumarill just straight up going with their first two. That's fine. I've really got nothing here to deal with, because this shows me what they could have in the back as well, doesn't it? Yeah, cool. I think Palafin's the fastest thing here, right? 122. Never mind, Hydreigon's way faster. How does it compare to these guys? It's not super fast. It might actually be slower than Charizard. I'm going to flip turn onto the Charizard. And I don't... Oh, man, I don't really have much to work with here. I don't want to straight up drop a Draco immediately. I almost want to... I feel like I should switch here in case it's... But it's almost certainly going to target with a Fairy type move, right? I feel like that's the play. Like, if I'm a Azumarill, I just want to play her off the Hydreigon and get rid of it immediately. Right, like that's my initial thought. And I actually am tempted to straight up bring Hydreigon back in. But Gengar does scare off... Gengar does scare off the Azumarill. And it's got Sludge Wave, which nothing really wants to take on the opposing side, apart from Steelix. Yeah, I like Gengar here. If they read Gengar, then that's unfortunate, but you know what, it's okay. Scary Face, that's certainly a choice. Speed Drop on Gengar is rough. And the Fake Tears. Alright. I think I still Sludge Wave here. I didn't realize Sludge Wave hits everyone. I thought it was only opponents, but that's actually fine. How worried am I about the Charizard? Not very. I think Sludge Wave probably takes out anyway. In which case we focus the Azumarill. I don't want to Mega Evolve. Do I want to Mega Evolve? I think I do. Because of Filter. I think Filter's worth it. In which case only this is going to be worthwhile. I wasn't going to Mega Evolve out of fear of Charizard, but I honestly think I'd rather take a hit from Charizard that's super effective with Filter than a hit from Azumarill that's super effective without Filter. It targets the Gengar there. This has got to be a bot, right? Like, this has to be a bot. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Doesn't quite take the kill on Azumarill, but it does finish off Charizard, which I figured it would. Then the Iron Head will take care of Azumarill from there. Probably the only thing that worries me from here is Steelix. Because neither of these guys want to deal with Steelix. He has got his own Gengar, which definitely outspeeds now and is a problem, and he does have Steelix. So he's just straight up brought the 1, 2, 3, 4, which again reads into it's a bot. I'm more worried about the Steelix than anything else, if I'm honest. But I think trying to slow everything down a little bit is probably my highest priority right now. There's no point swapping out, because they're not going to change Pokemon again. So I think we just Iron Head... Actually, what does Metal Burst do? I've forgotten. 100%... Nah, I don't trust that that's actually going to be worth it. Because I can't guarantee that they're going to target They're going to target Aggron. I'm still going to be slower than their Gengar most likely, but this might just go down here. Yeah. Alright, so now it's only Steelix I've got to worry about. And I've got Palafin in the back, so that's fine. Now I think we just straight up target down the Steelix. Yeah. We just attack now. Arang, hello, welcome. Doesn't quite kill, but that's okay. Heavy Slam targets the Aggron, which is certainly a choice. And now this should just straight up kill. Bye-bye. That is a 4-0. A few missions we just knocked over there. Interestingly, the Recruiter Pokemon mission didn't count until just now. Alright, so let's quit out for now. Let's go claim our missions. Small BP, quick coupon. If I go into... I want to check out up here. So I can only claim that one, which is interesting, because it said that I gained 300, but it only shows the 100 progress. Weird. Kind of weird. But that's fine. Alright. I am kind of curious to see what happens over here now. So if I go recruit Pokemon, I have to meet a new line of Pokemon. I have to use 22 quick coupons for that. I'll do it once. I'm not going to make a habit of it because I want to save it for like a time when I really need them, but I'm curious to see what else I can find. Give me something to suit my rain team, please. Ooh, there are some choices here. Interesting. So I could get a Steelix of my own. Tyrantrum's fun. Not sure I'd ever utilize a Spiritomb. Ariados, absolutely not. Feraligator's an interesting choice. I don't know why it's naughty and not modest though, because it doesn't have any special moves, so that's certainly a choice. Slowpuff's interesting. Metachamp with potential Mega is okay, but like, yeah. Appleton's kind of fun. Again, if I go Trick Room team, it's everything keeps leading me back to Trick Room. I'm not going to go for Feraligatr or Blastoise. Even though both of them do work on a rain team, I can very easily transfer one of those in. Like, that's not even difficult to do. Whereas there are some Pokemon that I've just never even considered bringing in. So, you know. Cerulege is kind of interesting. That's right. Bitter Blade is the Fire-type healing move, which I just find fascinating. Shadow Sneak, Poltergeist. 110 on a Pokemon that's holding an item, which every Pokemon is going to be in this game. So that's actually kind of strong. That's not bad. Again, I'm not going to take Blastoise to the Feraligatr. I really am tempted to just take the Appleton here. As much as Cerulege is very, very good, and it's seen some success in recent times. The problem is if I'm going to use a Grass Dragon, if I'm going to use a Grass Dragon in a Trick Room team, it's going to be Hydrapple. Like, I'm going to bring Hydrapple across at some point, so I probably don't need the Appleton. See, Slowpuff is also... Oh, it's actually not as slow as I thought. I thought Slowpuff was slower than that. It's not necessarily leading into Trick Room. Who do I want then? Because Steelix works with Trick Room for sure, but you know, I'm not the biggest Steelix fan. I'm actually leaning towards the Cerulege here. I think it doesn't fit with what I'm trying to do, but it's just a really, really good Pokemon. So I think we take the Cerulege here. Yeah, we take the Cerulege. Alright. The other thing I wanted to look at while I'm here, actually, is if I say collect from Pokemon Home, Hopefully that'll let me link up Pokemon Home. I probably should go back and read this actually. From Master Ranch. The stats or abilities change to help me better suited to battle here. Moves won't be changed automatically, but you can always change them yourself by training your Pokemon. So should replace any moves that can't be used in Pokemon Champion. I hope you can replace moves for free. Because it's kind of ridiculous to be like, oh, well, that one doesn't work. I'm assuming this just isn't going to connect, right? How do I do that? How do I do that? Okay, so I can't do that in the recruit page. Is there like a settings in the submenu? Settings. Account. Other? No? Cool. I also want to actually, I just remembered these things here. Definitely display that battle info. I guess I have to do that through Pokemon Home. So I'll do that another time. That's fine. Yeah, alright. Well, that's probably enough for Pokemon Champions for now. I do have my own team that I want to import across, so I'll get that happening at some point soon and make that all a whole thing. But I think in terms of just, you know, a little tester of the game, I reckon that's probably a good start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end stream for a second, and then we'll come back and we'll film another episode of our Nuzlocke Challenge. Just for a couple of hours or so. It'll be a fairly short one by comparison, but I do want to continue on with my Nuzlocke tonight as well, so we will get onto that. So stream will end in a moment, but we will be back soon in a few minutes. You have to go into home and from there send them to your Champions account. Yeah, I figured that was probably the case, so you need to go into home first, but that's fine. That's all good. We'll get that set up and get that happening. Because I haven't actually put all the Pokemon I want in home yet. I just want to see what that connection looks like. So yeah, I'll get that sorted soon. Is there anything else I wanted to do with that while we're here? I'm trying to think. My brain isn't braining. I think that's about it for now. So yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, chat. So I am going to end stream. It will seem like the stream's over, but we'll be back soon. So I'll be right back.